In-ear monitors are looking like a hot product category for 2020. And according to Mike Dias of the In-Ear Monitor International Trade Organization, they make a great add-on for just about any musical instrument sale. Here's Mike with more on how retailers can sell these products in their stores.
Hi, I'm Mike Dias, the Executive Director of IEMITO, the In-Ear Monitor International Trade Organization. And today we're going to be talking with Shure, Westone, Jerry Harvey Audio, and Ultimate Ears about the benefits of in-ear monitors. We're going to also learn about successful retail strategies on how to sell them in the channel. So let's start with Sean Bowman, Sales and Marketing Director for Shure's retail division. Sean, who are in-ears for, and how has Shure been so successful in selling into the channel?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. You know, in-ears are, it's a great tool for really everybody. Any musician who's either performing live or even in the studio. But with the challenges musicians face, you know, as they're performing in various environments, in-ear monitors are a great way for them to, you know, really get the monitor mix that they're expecting consistently. And, you know, if you're using in-ear monitors as opposed to a wedge setup, you know, in a live application, it'll really help cut down on the stage volume. And when you do that, it does a couple different things. First, it can help your front of house engineer get a cleaner mix, and it can also help save your ears. And you know, as we know, hearing loss for musicians, it's kind of an important thing. You know, so in-ear monitor is a great way to protect your hearing. The second benefit for a customer is really, I think, you know, being able to get exactly the mix that you want, so you can give your best performance. You know, even with some of the personal monitor mixers that are out there now, you can tune your own mix, or if you're perhaps performing with a larger touring band, you might have a monitor engineer who can just get you exactly the mix that you want for your monitor wherever you are on the stage. You know. But for retailers, you know, when we think about the ways that Shure, you know, partners with retailers and helps them be successful in selling in-ear monitor systems, you know, I think one of the things is that it's a really consultative sale. It's kind of one of those solutions for customers that if you have a technically trained sales staff, you can really provide extra value for the customer that they're going to appreciate. Whether it's, you know, giving them tools to help demo the in-ear monitors so the customer gets the right fit and the right sound they're going for, or if it's helping to make sure that they get the right wireless system to go with that in-ear monitor system, which can depend on, you know, where that customer is located or how many wireless systems they're also using in the venue. So, you know, one of the things Shure has done to really help with that consultative selling process is to develop training programs. So we have a combination of a sales rep team that goes around to our retailers and does training with those sales teams. We also have an online training program called Shure Audio Institute. And it's just been a great help, and we're seeing tremendous success in the growth of the in-ear monitor category.
Great, let's jump over to Karl Cartwright from Westone. Karl is an industry pioneer, and his original designs are seen reverberating throughout this industry. Karl, how are in-ears a natural upsell for any instrument or microphone purchase?
Well, the in-ear monitor allows better clarity of sound, and you can listen at a volume that you choose. But you know, it's a trend that's happening in the whole performing arts world. Is we're trying to get better at controlling volume, trying to get better at hearing exactly what the sounds, the tones, the timing are. And so an in-ear monitor goes with anything from like a new guitar amplifier that now, you know, a lot of them are available where you can switch out the speaker, you can put your headphones in, or better yet, your monitor, and hear your tone. So, I mean, they go hand in hand because they can improve the performance capabilities for any musician, whether they're just starting out, because they hear better, they hear faster, they hear clearer, and they provide a performance that really has to be heard to be believed.
Thank you, Karl, and thank you for all the innovations that you and your brother have done for the industry. Now we're going to talk with Doug Leavy from JH Audio. Doug has a tremendous background in the worship world. He mixes, he plays, he's been a technical director, and he has helped countless churches and praise and worship bands transition over to in-ears. So Doug, how do in-ears help a worship service?
They really just allow the team to connect better, and when the team connects better, you're able to lead your congregation better. So, you know, in-ears just kind of really allow you to do that. And the better you can do that, the better you can lead. And that's really what our job is as worship leaders up on stage, is to lead. So, you know, just a good universal fit in-ear monitor is a great start. gets your team going. You can always bump up to customs down the road if that's what your team needs, just to give yourself a little bit more flexibility and sound quality and everything. But yeah, if you can get into in-ears quick, you can do it pretty cheap if you do it right, and you can really bless your congregation.
Wonderful. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Let's talk to Philippe Depallens from Ultimate Ears. Philippe is the general manager and vice president of Ultimate Ears Pro. And up to now, we've been talking about universal in-ears in the retail space. And Philippe, I know Ultimate Ears has had tremendous success with moving the customs into retail. Tell us about that, please.
So I'd love to, yeah. So as you know, Ultimate Ears is celebrating 25 years this year, so we're super excited about this. But also, over those last 25 years, we know that the journey to get an Ultimate Ears in-ear monitors was relatively difficult. And the reason for that is because you had to get an ear impression, and therefore it was relatively difficult to go into a retail environment to do that, because the training and the entire system to set that up was pretty difficult. For the last 2 or 3 years, we've invested a lot of time, energy, and also money in technology and processes to make that more real. And so I'm very pleased to show you at this show a new system that we have that we called the Fit Kit. And what that means is you have very simple silicone tips that you put inside your ear. You inject a little bit of UV light in there, and then within a minute, you have an imprint of your ear. The beauty of this system is it requires no technical skills to do that, and we could easily make that happen into a store. And it's exactly what we're doing right now.
Wonderful. Thank you. And that's it. We've heard from the manufacturers about how in-ears matter and how to sell them in your store. Anybody who's not selling in-ears actively as an upsell is leaving money on the table and doing their customers a disservice. Let's make 2020 the year of the in-ear. Thank you.